lura għal-programm Local Angle ta' din il-ġimgħa wara dik il-waqfa ta' pubbliċità nerġgħu nirritornaw b'aktar intervisti fejn issa nfakkarkom biex tfittxu il-Facebook page tagħna fejn hemmhekk tkunu tistgħu terġgħu taraw l-intervisti li nkunu għamilna fil-ġimgħat li għaddew fuq dan l-istazzjon. Bħal dejjem komplu wkoll segwu l-programmi li jxandru fuq Local Angle. Ser nintaqgħu issa ma' Shania Sciberras fejn nitkellmu magħha anke dwar is-single ġdida li ħarġet riċentement Because of That Day u nsiru nafu aktar dwarha. First of all, how are you, Shania?
I'm okay, thank you.
Thank you for coming. And when and what prompted you to start this music career?
I started when I was younger, and basically I did this single very spontaneously. I received a bunch of emails from a website for an audition, and how do I say it? I was going to an audition the same day they asked me to go to an audition for this one, and it was a very hectic day. We were going to miss the taxi, we were going to miss the whole audition, but thank God we didn't. We went in, I was nervous obviously. I sang the song and straight away she said, wow, we need you to do these songs. The next day I got a phone call and they told us we need to come in, speak about the contract, and then they told us in July to come back to start, and obviously the process was very nerve-wracking. Oh, it was very stressful, and I wrote the songs during the summer. Actually, because of that day wasn't written. It was written a few days before I could start, because there's 2 singles. There's one coming out still.
There's one
There's
coming.
another one coming out. The date is not specified yet.
But in next month or in March?
It should be coming out in a month's time.
All right. Okay.
So waiting for that one.
and the same style and like the first one.
I would say it's a bit more edgier because it has this feeling of edge and then it goes into softness. It's very different. I've never heard anything like it. So.
In fact, you released this single after a long process, and can you tell us about this new single?
So, because of that day, it was a very quick writing process. It's true. All of the lyrics are true except for the I love you part. That was just put in there because it was missing something. A couple of days before I wrote the song, I needed to write a song. But I went out with a friend that came from Malta to visit me, and he actually lives there now. And we got stuck in the rain. Basically, we had one umbrella. There's no love connection. We were just stuck. We were lost. Whoops, my fault. I get lost a lot. And basically, I looked outside of the window a couple of days later and wrote the song. It was raining, and it just came spontaneously.
Is it the most exciting thing you did recently?
Yes. I mean, I haven't done anything this big. Most thing I've done is recorded a song, a cover.
And the song means a lot to you?
Yes, it does. I mean, I don't show it off that much, but inside it's very big because, I mean, it's my writing, it's everything. I mean, I would never have thought it would be out for everyone to hear.
Have you spoke to other people before you released it?
No. Only my parents and just my friends knew about it.
And how was the feedback after the release?
I mean, before we released it, we let a couple of people listen to it, and they were like, wow, really cool and everything. And I was happy. I thought it wasn't going to get that much of good feedback, but it came out really good.
And in fact, if some people would like to listen to it, they can go in various platforms in the social media. You have uploaded the single as well.
Yes, of course. I actually, a couple of days ago, wrote the song on Google, and not only Spotify, Amazon and iTunes, there's actually a couple. There's on iHeartRadio, I forgot what it's called, CD Baby. There's a lot of platforms and I didn't even realize they were up there, so that's cool.
So, what are your favorite bands or singers?
I think the top ones are Sabrina Carpenter, because she's a young artist, she writes her own songs. Shawn Mendes is up there as well, and Tori Kelly, amazing, she's incredible. And then a band, I think, would be 5 Seconds of Summer.
So, from time to time, do you think you need to discover and learn a lot about the production of music?
Yes, I mean, watching my producer do everything, it's a lot of work. And I did actually learn a couple of things here and there, but yes, it's nice to know as well how to do things.
Have you ever did any covers?
Oh yes, I've got a couple of covers recorded. I mean, they're just on CDs and on Facebook, maybe, I think, yeah.
So, any projects in the near future do you have, apart from the new single that will be released in 2 weeks?
Not really. I mean, I did apply for X Factor 2019 UK, so I am hoping this time I will actually go. Because last year I applied, the year before I applied, but I never actually went. But this time, fingers crossed, everything goes well and I actually get to go.
It's a dream of every young...
Exactly, yeah, to face Simon especially.
So, how would you describe the Maltese scene in Malta?
I mean, as a Maltese young artist, we are getting out there now because I'm seeing it. And X Factor Malta, amazing. Surprisingly, there is a lot of talent.
And in fact, you watched the X Factor Malta, right? And there were a lot of people with great talents. Now it's getting closer to the final as well, and it's an experience.
Yes, exactly. I would have went in for it, but I was in England doing my single, so obviously I couldn't do everything at once.
Nowadays, the social media is also being used to promote yourself. You have recently created your Facebook page.
Yes. My friend told me to do that exactly when the single came out, and I thought, okay, and that's how you contacted me and a couple of other people, and I didn't realize it was going to get that much attention, but it did. So,
have you ever went to a gig, or you would like to promote a gig to yourself, and you have the people in front of you? Have you ever did something like this?
Yes, I have done gigs. I did one in England as well. I did a set for someone else's gig. I sang about 5 songs. That was live on Facebook. I sang once at, I can't remember the hotel. I did one gig. It was good, but I mean, it was my first time, so I didn't really know how to do it, but I got good response from it.
And it's a nice experience that you have in front of the audience watching you, and you get the feedback right away.
Yes, exactly. Definitely, it's a really nice experience because all the attention's on you. I mean, it's really nice. So,
Shania, your last comments to finish the interview?
I mean, I'm going to keep going. I've got God knows how many songs, and to everyone out there, don't give up on your dreams.
Thank you very much, Shania.
Thank you.
And Happy New Year as well.
Same to you. Exactly.
The first 15 days have passed, and thanks very much for coming, and I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you lil Shania Sciberras li kienet magħna fl-aħħar parti tal-programm Local Xejk. Grazzi lilkom it-telespettaturi li sibtu l-ħin biex issegwu il-programm tal-lum. Nerġa' nkun magħkom il-ġimgħa d-dieħla fejn ikollna aktar intervisti. Grazzi lid-direttur Charles Said, grazzi lill-sponsors personali tiegħi lil Serjo għal ħwejjeġ li jipprovduli kif ukoll li Chris mifsud minn Mafred Dressing ta' Santa Venera. Niltaqa' magħkom b'aktar il-ġimgħa d-dieħla. Ciao ciao.